Gratitude greetings. It's a beautiful joy and honor to be with the Master of Masters. Dhanya is very special. She's filled with spiritual qualities and virtues. Dhanya is trained by Tony Robbins, Thaddeus Lawrence, and she has experienced the champion mindset and so much more. One-to-one trainings. She's a healer with a difference. She's a conscious creator and she's a life coach par excellence. And she comes with a beautiful smile and lot of humility beyond titles. Welcome, Amma.
Thank you, Sunny sir. Thank you, Geetika ma'am. Thank you both. Two lots of kind words for me, and I reciprocate the same. You make me feel so good.
Thank you,
Honestly.
Amma. And this is what life is all about because God is going to ask, did you spread joy? Were you joyful?
Yes, exactly. And that's my mission statement too.
Yes. So please share your valuable learnings from your mentor, Tony Robbins.
From Tony. Yes. I just had the first opportunity to experience his energy this year. And I felt so connected. He's just such an awesome being. I should say, when you just experience something so large, which is, you can't just put it into words. Amazing, amazing energy, amazing love from him that heals. And see how many people he has brought together in the same room or in the same training, this thing environment. And I feel like he adds so much value, and I could resonate with so many things that he said. Key things, there's so much like gratitude, energy, how on relationships, so many different facets. And having been through the last 1.5 years in working with some of the top coaches in the world and in India, I just feel like this is just, I'm like God and the universe is just taking me in the right direction. And most of all, I feel so aligned that I'm in the right place with the right people, working upon myself to become the best version of myself.
Yes, energy is everything, intention is everything.
Yes,
Being in the room is everything. Being in the right room,
true.
right energy, right vibes.
With the right people.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Because I recall that, I have come across this phrase also, the subject and the object must meet at the right intensity. So even if we are now transacting, both of us have to be present, all three of us have to be present with that same pure intention, and then it just magic happens. So,
Please share about 2025 vision because you are touching lives, you are charged, you are motivated. What top three actions and dreams you have for 2025?
so my mission is to create a loving, joyful, peaceful, happy world. And this is I have, when I reflected on my life experiences, I think, and what I've imbibed from my spiritual masters is that anything that any human being does in this world is with the object of deriving happiness, regardless of who it is, all of the 8 billion people. We find different ways to do that, but ultimately it is that. So I wanted to start with that because my own life journey is so congruent, where I have been trying to seek happiness, and it's all now coming together like a full circle. So my vision, but when I want to impact lives, but the way I want to do it is by working on myself continuously. And then I know that when I keep myself in the right energy, the right people will come to me. The universe will send the right people. So I'm not, honestly, I have a vision, but I'm just praying to the universe to guide me to bring the right people to me so I can really impact their lives.
ஆஹா பேஷ் பேஷ் ரமண மகரிஷிஜி மாதிரி பேசுறீங்க.
You
நம்ம
please.
சைலண்டா இருக்கலாம், நம்ம எங்கேயும் போக வேண்டாம், நம்ம அப்படியே நல்ல வைப்ரேஷன் ஸ்ப்ரெட் பண்ணலாம். ஸோ டுடே
எனக்கு
இஸ் கிருத்திகாஸ் பர்த்டே and I know you love her
yes, very
and you
much.
are senior.
Yes.
So you have to bless her. So what three blessings will you give her? Three boons.
I want her to bless her with what she wants. And I will just pray to the universe So ask me, the Geetika, just say the three things. He's asked for three, but you can ask for more. And both of us are going to pray to the universe and say, Tathastu. What do you want, Geetika?
No, I usually I am in surrenderance mode. I always pray to God that whatever best is for me, I am able to get that or align with that, and I'm able to make that happen. So I'm
That's
all
a spiritual answer, Gitika. Now, secret book जो है वो कहती है ask and you shall receive. तो
हाँ,
Hmm.
तो
बताओ,
स्पेसिफिकली पूछना पड़ेगा
देश
अभी.
जानना चाहता है तीन चीजें क्या चाहिए, बोलो.
Okay. So scaling my coaching business first. Okay. And yes, second is loving and respectful partnerships and collaborations.
Yes,
And
very
the
important.
third, um, contributing each and every day uh, and moving towards my life purpose.
Wow, amazing, amazing. First, happy birthday, Geetika, and I pray to God, I pray to universe that all the things that you seek should come to you in the best way possible. And wishes from both of us, me and Sunny sir. And I have the same wishes, I can say. It's so similar. So I also seek your blessing.
तथास्तु, तथास्तु, तथास्तु.
Tathastu,
Thank you,
tathastu.
universe. Thank you, universe. Thank you,
Thank you,
Thank
universe.
you,
universe.
universe.
Coming to Thaddeus
Yes,
Lawrence.
yes.
Hmm.
He's
Oh,
dynamic, disciplined, powerful, and he makes us take actions.
yes.
So please enlighten us about three lessons from his life.
Thaddeus he is a coach. If I want to become a person like him, and there are many things that I'm aspiring, which I see in him completely embodied. One is he's a wit person, whatever it takes. And honestly, I'm just saying as it comes to my mind. I don't know whether it's going to be the top three, but if it has come to my mind, then I'm believing it is the top three, because when I think of him, certain feelings and certain emotions come up, which is why I be with him. So he's a whatever it takes person, so much discipline. um, I just want to be like him. And sometimes it can get challenging, but that's why I want to be with him, be in his energy, learn and imbibe from him, and build that discipline in my life. The other thing I love about him is very impeccable with his word. He says what he does what he says. And that is something I also want to cultivate to a better degree. I do that, but I think there is a lot of scope to improve. He's very
Where
impeccable
level?
with his word, very impeccable with his
Munawar.
word. And the other thing that I love about him is that he values relationships, and I value relationships too. He values people, the way he coaches, the way he brings out the best in them. His audience is varied, but he will have his eye on everybody. He may not immediately talk, but he knows who has come with what question, how to coach them, how to get them to the next step. He knows, because he's very good with people. And I this is also my strength area, and that's why there is an affinity. And I just feel like, yeah, God has just guided me to him, and I want to become like him in many ways. I want to become the best in what I do, embody many of the things that he does. So he's an amazing and true to his name. His name means gift of God. Thaddeus means gift of God. He's truly a gift of God.
What do you love the most in Dhanya? One thing.
Me, one thing, again, this has come from from my masters, because I've been following them, and I have I have made myself in such a way that I will place the well-being of the people around me higher than mine. So I think that is the reason why I feel I deserve to work with people, and I deserve to be a success, because today I was expressing my self doubts to my coach, to Thaddeus, and he asked me to write 28 reasons why I feel I should be trusted or why people should come to me. So he's given me an assignment. So I'm going to sit and write that today, which is
Super.
basically going to make me reflect on myself and why I feel I need to that people should trust me. Although there are many doubts sometimes, will people recognize the impactfulness of my work? Will they really see me, or will they just take me lightly, or just not take me seriously? I had some doubts, but I guess I'm just not going to put my mind to all of those things. I'm just going to focus on what I want, and I want to impact the people who get attracted to me, to my energy, and to my values and mission.
Super,
So
Amma. So now I'll give the stage to Geetika. She'll ask you wiser questions. It's her birthday, you see. She's informed.
she is an amazing tarot card reader. She's extremely intuitive. I honestly thank you so much, Geetika. I just want to take a moment to appreciate. Actually, I want to give some words of appreciation to both of you because you are two people like, when I connect with people, I just want, when that seeking is there, the universe sends the right people. So I feel when I'm feeling down, Sunny sir came, his one call, his smile, his energy just shakes me out of it. And you, Geetika, you just pull out the right card and you told me you're on the right path. Do this, and you gave me some assignments, and wrote, I did those activities, and I felt so healed. So it's all of these things add up. It may seem something small, but we never know how it impacts us deeply. And so, thank you so much. Those were very blessed moments when you pulled out those cards for me. I felt so good. I felt so good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, so coming on to the questions, what I would like to ask Dhanya ji to you is that what actions you are going to take after attending that workshop for yourself? Maybe any bulb on moment or any breakthrough moment, realization that you want to share?
Yes, yes. Actually, uh, really, we actually go to these personal development programs thinking that there is a lot to learn and it's all
Mhm.
concepts, and we're always in that energy, okay, what can I get on? But if you really look at all of these coaches who are at the top, it
Mm.
boils down to a few simple practices that they are consistently doing each day with so much discipline. And what I imbibed from Tony in those 4 days seminars, this is my first opportunity, is, and there was one free 3 day summit which also I attended, and all of these were in the opposite time zone, you see, so I had to sit up the whole night. But I managed, but his energy kept me alive. So let me just break it down into just three things which come to my
Mhm.
mind. One is the state, which even Thaddeus talks about, right? The state,
Mm.
which is the state, means what is my mental energy, what is my emotional energy, hour to
Mhm.
hour. Am I feeling high, low? I must be able to assess myself. Am I feeling, because see, everything else in the outside world is coming from within us, whether it's relationship, handling situations, everything. So if I keep myself in the highest possible, beautiful state, which is a state of peacefulness, happiness, joyfulness, whatever I touch, whether it's people or activities or work, it's going to take on that quality.
Mm.
So my responsibility is not to try and fix people or situations around me, but just fix myself. So I keep doing mistakes, but now I have learned that I'm able to catch myself.
Right.
It's not like, so that's so state, being aware of our own state, mental, emotional, physical, and energy. It's all about energy, going with the right intent, energy. That is the first thing. The other thing is gratitude, very powerful lesson, especially when we are in hardships. Our energy is focused on the things that are going wrong, and those things tend to multiply, which is what we
Mm.
learn in our manifestation also, right? Manifestation principles, the secret book, and all of that. What you focus on, that grows. So don't put energy, attention there. Just focus on the things that are already going well. And I felt so silly and stupid. I was complaining, I don't know how to do video editing. I'm not good in technology, this, that, and that's why I'm not creating content, that is, and I
Mm.
don't know.
Mm.
And then I myself realized how stupid I've been, because you see, there are so many good things that are happening in my life, right? I'm so blessed. I couldn't. How am I being able to afford so many courses? Such, God has given me so much. I've woken up today. I'm alive. I'm healthy. I'm so intelligent. I've access to technology. I have access to people like you who cheer me up. I have my parents, I have my helpers. I have so much. I have a home. I have
Hmm.
food to eat without, and I'm out of a job right now. I'm not having any active income, but God is providing somehow.
Hmm.
Somehow He has kept me in a way with dignity, and so many things. And when I start to write gratitudes, the
Hmm.
list is never ending. List is never ending.
Hmm.
And so that's why I feel like this whole journey is about personal growth. There is nothing to this process of becoming a different person is in itself like that butterfly cocoon coming out of our shell. And
Hmm.
so I want to now the rest of part of my life is more about just like you said, Geetika, it is about moving towards the purpose of my life. I don't want to waste time in all these survival mindset job, khana pina sona, food, clothing, shelter. That's all over. God is anyway taking care. And my one of my gurus, he also says, survive food, clothing, shelter. To what is it? All these earth ones also do.
Hmm.
They don't have brains like us. So human beings
Hmm.
like us are made for bigger things. So
Right.
all of us should have passion, energy, vision, mission, and towards that we must work.
Hmm.
है ना? So that must come in schools, colleges. That is also one of the things. When I have my own big team, I want to so much plans I have. But I don't know if I start thinking how to recruit all these people, how to then I will get this thing. But I just realize that I must just keep my intensity and that energy and that goal in front of me and keep working, like you said, daily consistent actions, and then
Hmm.
the universe will move me in the right direction. So I think I said energy, state, and then it's gratitude.
Hmm.
Um, the other powerful thing that I learned, which also is very applicable to me, is the identity that we have of ourselves. So one of the things that we tend to do is we have lived life in a certain way, right? Um, so if you ask me who I was, I grew up like this, I was born in this family, and I'm getting an identity. I had made some friends like this in school. They all came to me, certain things happened to me, some good, some bad. Now, after all these things, what have I done? I have formed an opinion of myself. Oh, Nitya means, Dhanya means, this is who I am. But if I'm not happy with the person that I am, or if things are not working in my life, I always have the ability to change it. So if I want to change my outer reality, I have to work on my inner game. So
Yes.
everything else, whether it's circumstances, people, the job that I have, the home that I live in, the people that I'm surrounded with, even in the family that I'm born into, all these things, whether I know it or not, I have attracted these. So it's about taking 100% responsibility for who we are and never complaining that, oh my God, my father was like this, or my brother is like this, or my mother is like this, my friend is like that, my boss is like this. So if we
Hmm.
go into this, what are we doing? We're just attracting more and more of that energy. But now we want to change it, right? So the question is, do we want to keep complaining and still live a life where we are always complaining and being sad? Or do you want to really shift? You want new things, means we
Right.
have to work upon ourselves. That's all. So simple. And very simple in the mind, but it has to come from a sincerity of intention. And
Right.
truly, we must be in it 100% involvement and full surrender. No doubts, no opposite thoughts.
Hmm.
Just think of what you want. And if we are truly sincere, it doesn't even have, many people I've spoken to, no, you can do it. You are educated. You have access to this, that. It's not that. It's not at all that. In fact, even if we don't have all of these things, there is, and this is one something very powerful which I've learned from my spiritual masters, is that in our outer world we all are differently capable. Like how someone can be a public speaker, or how we can conduct something outside in the world, or
Right.
somebody is a good singer, somebody is a good actor. In those things we may all have differences, but in the inner world, where the spiritual sciences are involved, all of us are the same. All of us, we are equally blessed with the same capability. That means a Buddha or a Krishna or a Jesus Christ, we all are like them. And they are like, that's why it is said in the scriptures that man has made God in his own image.
Hmm.
So, therefore, we somewhere we forget that we are divine. We have that divinity within us. So, if we just anchor ourselves into that inner being and work
Hmm.
from there, and making ourselves more and more tuned and aligned with who we are, like who am I? If I forget all of the things, if God were to come in front of me and say, I'm willing to grant you everything, what will we ask for? All of us will ask for the same thing. I want a happy world, joyous world. So if all of us are wanting the same thing, why are we not in a happy, joyous world? Because we are not committed to it. Somewhere we want to only do the things that we are comfortable with. So it is all a constant process of working upon oneself. And so this is what was the biggest realization for me, that never must we discriminate upon others. That okay, even the people who feel that they don't have educated, so many people have risen from the rags to riches. There are stories like that. So these outer differences are nothing. It can be changed anytime, provided our inner thing is very pure. That intention, with the service mindset, we really want to evolve. That must be very clear, because the integrity has to be there. Otherwise, it doesn't work, because God will work through us then. But for
Yes.
God to come or function, God is already there in all of us. But for that
We should
to
allow
function
God to function within us, through us,
Yes.
by keeping us
and
pure.
be an instrument. Yes, Amma, you speak like Ramana Maharshi ji only. You speak his teachings. And 2025 is a year for all of us to go inside, be an instrument, be a channel.
Yeah.
And you are super motivated. And you're talking all this because of your intuition,
Yes.
because of your spiritual vibes, company.
Right.
So awesome, Amma. Let's play one word answers now. Life in one word.
Blessing.
Amma?
Blessing.
Yes. Parents in one word.
Grateful. I'm grateful to them.
Coaches in one word.
They deserve to be celebrated.
Thank you. So I'm going to celebrate myself. Yeah. Training in one word.
Seva. Service.
Healing in one word.
Again, blessing.
Dhanya in one word.
Just me. Just channel. Instrument.
Amma, you are a beautiful combination of divine masculine and divine feminine. You showed us a beautiful balance feeling today. We saw that action taker and the loving, caring mother who is full of compassion, is full of strength as well, like a lioness.
Thank you so much, sir.
So you
Thank you.
had power and peace, poise and grace. Thank you so much for inspiring us both. And
First of
we
all, I thank you for bringing all these. Nobody really comes, and if it was not for you, I don't think this is what I've been. I just want to talk to people. Sometimes it's so locked up inside that I feel so restricted. And if not for you, I don't think I would have done this or not. Really,
thank you. Thank you,
I'm
Amma.
so grateful. So thank you. It just this is also a process of healing for me, actually.
Thank you, Amma. Thank you so much. And
Thank
yes,
you, Dhanya.
2025 is going to be full of blessings.